Privileged to be able to stand here in front of you all to acknowledge the incredible achievements here at Team UCL this year. Joining a sports club can be a rollercoaster of a ride. We joined as intrepid first years, eyes set on the first team. Some of us made it, I pulled a hamstring in mine. We made friends, we found our communities, and we developed as sports people. We competed in Bucks leagues. We battled Kings in varsity. We went to our first sports night. We regretted our first sports night. We then took up leadership positions in our clubs, social sex, captains, treasurers, and even presidents. Some of us then went on to be sports reps, student officers, and some even SABs. At the end of the year, we should be exceptionally proud of all of our accomplishments. And that's what today is all about. I'll be calling some presenters to announce some of our winners, so please join me in giving them all a massive warm welcome. And if you're lucky enough to receive an award today, please come up via the stage stairs to your left, and feel free to give a speech, and then go down via the stage stairs to your right. So to begin proceedings, we have the sports commendation winners. I'd like to say a huge well done to our sports commendation winners this year. We received an incredible amount of commendations applications and have awarded a massive 117 students with sports commendations from 30 different sports clubs. These students have shown either 1 year of exemplary service or 2 years of dedicated service to one or more sports clubs, and can be found listed in your programs. Please put your hands together for our sports commendation winners 2022. We're now going to move on to the sports colours. So, sports colours are awarded to an individual who has displayed 2 years of exemplary service and 3 years or 3 years of dedicated service to one or more sports clubs. The winners of the sports colours are Keenan Wheeler, Thomas Adler, Max Barkman, Nathan Treloa, Alan Aksenenko, Andrea Reaper, John Jun Shim, Teresa Dare, Matilda Jurix, Daniela Wu, Hattie Farmer, Ronan Barnes, Beth George, Rahul Jawar, Thomas Owen, John Robertson, Raphael Bing, Gabriela Blagoova, Jan Calvo, Louis Gueno, Vivian Huang, Kylie Savoy, Derek Lee, Harrison Knowles, Laurie Milton Jeffries, Gabriel Scoglio, Sasha Kroon, Shoyang Lok, Helena Vince, Mary Woodburn, Bea Barnes, Harry Blake, Allegra Simpson, Laura Im, Grace Lay, Dylan Selvaraja, William Thorpe, Molly Martin, Rebecca Sykes, Eve Trainer, Emma Cryer, Avnu Horn, Callum Bobath, Jack Green, Archie Morris, Abigail Hill, Basia Mikuka, Tara Spasojovic, Marja Swerska, Mo Wang, and Monica Ko, Shane Wilson, Isabella Mandich, Amelia Clark, Joseph Lee, Felicity Lung, Pavel Stech, and Rohan Tandon. Can we have a massive round of applause for our sports colours winners this year? We're now going to move on to our centenary colours. So to present the centenary colours, I'd like to invite to stage our sports officer-elect, Shiamaka Agu.
So, our centenary colours winners are Hanan Salim, Sara Fernandez Diaz, Sophia Groen, Eileen Hahn, Georgia Hogg, Iman Gemitola, Arjun Patel, Columbus Everett, Tom Robinson, Alexander Sells, Sonny Ashcroft, Jack Ashurst, Jevon Cousins, Olalekan Olagunju, Harry Smith, Penelope, Penelope Fulsham, Olivia Lloyd-Williams, Elizabeth Mulvaney, Johannes Gish, Duncan Raitt, James Ricalden, Andrew Zhu, Leroy Hung, Sarana Robinson-Nemeth, Rohan Desai, Vicky Ewers, Ophelia Liang, Imi Stringer, Irma Osterval, Ibrahim Cheshire, Martin Kwok, and finally, Han King Huan.
Thank you, Shiamaka, and well done to our winners of centenary colours this year. So, next up, we have Sporting Excellence. Sporting Excellence recognises students who have competed at the top level of university sport by representing Team UCL throughout their time at university. And the winners of this year's Sporting Excellence are Carmen van Polgeest, Derek Lee, Catherine Holander, Julia Martina Rambucana, Eleanor Crow, Pavel Stech, Joey Toe, and Kaori Millard. Can we have a massive round of applause to our Sporting Excellence winners? So congratulations to all the winners of our Sports Colours Centenary, Sports Colours and Commendation, and Sporting Excellence. So we're now going to move on to celebrating our individual award winners, starting with the Unsung Hero Award. I'd like to invite to stage James Maidment to present the award.
Hi everyone. It's great to be here. I have to say, I was a sports rep when we had our very COVID-modified sports awards last year, and I think it's so much nicer to see everyone here. I don't want to take up too much of your time, and I want to focus on this, but it's been an absolute pleasure to be your sports officer this year. And I know Seth and I want to thank all of you, and we will do at the ball, I'm sure. So, the Unsung Hero Award. The Unsung Hero Award is for a sports club's member who has gone above and beyond in their role to support the hosting of events and the running of initiatives. Here are your nominees. Alice McNally from Netball. Alice has been exemplary in her role as PR secretary in creating regular newsletters, professional social media posts, and live coverage of the club's Lussell and Bucks finals. Alice was also instrumental in raising awareness of the Girls' Night In campaign across Team UCL and has continued raising the awareness of women's safety throughout the year. Eileen Hahn from Women's Basketball. Eileen is highly regarded in the Women's Basketball Club due to the work she has done behind the scenes, including coaching beginners, providing strategic input for her Bucks and Lussell teams, helping attain a new coach, assisting with varsity performances, attending wheelchair basketball sessions, and advocating for the 3x3 Team UCL Basketball League. Eileen has also gone above and beyond to support the well-being of club members through scheduled meetings and regular check-ins with players. Our third nominee is Izzy Smith of Dodgeball. Izzy has undertaken numerous roles within the Dodgeball Club, volunteering her time as the club's coach and women's captain. Her coaching duties stretch from both the men's and women's performance teams to social sessions, Project Active sessions, and Team UCL League events. Furthermore, Izzy supports the wider delivery of sport at Team UCL through her role as sports rep, sports assistant, and Project Active coordinator. Our final nominee is Lucas Liu of Barbell. Lucas is one of the Barbell Club's student coaches and volunteers his time with beginners in order to improve the training and integration with the club. Lucas is able to add to a varsity win, numerous individual Bucks medals, and a novice competition win with his coaching CV. Even more impressively, he has extended his training knowledge to other sports clubs, including Rums Boat Club and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, aiding their training programs as well. So, there are your nominees. I think we can all agree very, very worthy nominees. But the winner is, if I can get the envelope open, Izzy Smith.
This is incredible. I must admit, Google has now recognised UCL as my home destination, so I guess this must be worth it. But on a serious note, I know there's so many people that work behind the scenes to make sport at UCL what it is. Just an incredible amount of effort from everybody, from every club, from every committee, from staff. So this not only goes to me, but to all of you that makes sport what it is at UCL. So thank you so much.
Thank you, James, and well done, Izzy, for winning the award. So next, we're going to move to our Sportswoman of the Year awards. I'd like to invite to stage one of our sports reps, Sasha Green, to present the award.
The Sportswoman of the Year recognises outstanding individual sporting achievement in domestic, national or international competition. The nominees are Deborah Alawarde from Barbell. Debbie has taken her weightlifting achievements to new heights this year, competing in European Championships and gaining selection for Team England ahead of the Commonwealth Games this summer. Debbie holds British records at both under 23 and senior level and showed her class competing for Team UCL when she won her third national BUCS medal this season. Henriette Hadelin from fencing. Henriette is one of the club's leading epists and has competed regionally, nationally and internationally. Most notably this season, Henriette won her first BUCS medal by claiming bronze at the BUCS National Weekend in Sheffield. Alongside this, she has been an integral part of the Women's League and varsity successes. Katie Flight from Ultimate Frisbee. Katie has been an instrumental part of the Women's Ultimate team as player coach, leading them to indoor and outdoor success. Katie will also be representing Great Britain in Beach Ultimate and featuring at the World Games in America following an impressive season with her club side. Maya Swierska from Snow Sports. Maya has taken BUCS competition by storm this season by bringing back 2 gold medals from the National Dry Slope competition and taken part in 4 medal-winning team events. Maya also goes above and beyond for the club by always providing invaluable advice to committee members and supporting beginner boarders. And the winner is Deborah Alawarde.
I'm not Debbie, first of all. Debbie is currently in Albania competing in the European Championship. She'll be lifting on Saturday, £10 if you want to watch. Feel free to. I'm her flatmate and best mate, don't take it, I'm that position, Shay. But here is her speech that she's written in advance. She says, "Wow, what an honour it is to win the Sportswoman of the Year award. I'm very sad I couldn't be there to accept this award in person, but I chose one of my biggest supporters, Shay, to accept the award on my behalf. This year's been full of surprises and has taken many unexpected turns. From being selected for my first international in December, but Team England not flying to the competition for reasons beyond our control, to now, as we speak, being at my first international competition for Great Britain in Albania and preparing to represent England at the Commonwealth Games feels extremely surreal. Throughout the highs and lows, I thank God for his faithfulness and for seeing me through it all. A massive thank you also goes to Katie, Henry, and everyone at Team UCL, as well as Thomas, Max, and everyone at UCL Barbell Club for their continued support. I would not be standing here, figuratively of course, without any of you, and for that I am extremely grateful. I hope to do Team UCL proud when I compete in a couple of days and on the Commonwealth stage in a couple of months." That was Debbie. Thank you.
Thank you, Sasha, and congratulations to the winner of the Sportswoman of the Year. So next, we're going to move on to the Sportsman of the Year. And to present this award, I'm pleased to invite to stage our Vice Provost for Research, Innovation and Global Engagement, Geraint Rees, to the stage.
Wow, it's amazing to be here. My imposter syndrome is out in full force hearing these amazing stories of our nominees and our awardees. I'm here to talk about the Sportsman of the Year, which recognises individual sporting achievement in domestic, national or international competition. So our nominees are Harry Blake from the Ice Club. Harry has led the way for ice hockey athletes at UCL, having captained the A team for the last 2 seasons. His leadership on the ice has resulted in 10 goals and 5 assists for UCL. His university and club performances have earned Harry trials for GB University ice hockey team and England under-23s. Our second nominee is Jai Benson for running, athletics and cross-country. A lot of sport out there. After numerous successful individual seasons pre-COVID, Jai competed for Team UCL at both indoor and outdoor national competitions this year, finishing 3rd in both and taking home 2 bronze medals. Our third nominee is Kari Heikkinen for snow sports. Kari has excelled this season across a number of freestyle disciplines, consistently finishing in the top 10 of regional and national BUCS competitions. Qualifying for nationals in 4th place, Kari went on to produce an accomplished performance to finish 6th in the country overall. And our final nominee is Louis Gnou for fencing. As men's first team captain, Louis has led his team from the front this year, helping them finish 3rd in the BUCS Premier South Division and reach the National Championships quarter-final. Individually, Louis produced one of Team UCL's standout performances at BUCS National Weekend, winning gold in the men's foil, as well as taking part in his first Senior World Cup for Team GB. And so, the winner is Louis Gnou.
Hi everyone. What an honor. Thank you and congratulations to all the other nominees. To begin with, I would like to thank some of the people who have contributed to this award. Indeed, although I am the final product performing and I am the one you are seeing right now on this stage, it is only because of all the individual links in the chain that I, the final link, can live my passion of trying to be the best human and fencer I can be. So to my family and partner who support me financially and emotionally every day, thank you. To my friends, thank you for providing me with endless joyful moments. I feel it is only right to mention some people, even if they are not present in this room, knowing the impact they have had on me. So, to my coach, thank you for showing me what training standards look like and always being open to evolve with me. To one of my role models, Kobe Bryant, thank you for reminding me to rest at the end and not in the middle. My apologies to everyone I don't have time to mention, which amazingly reflects the amount of generosity I've received in my life. Finally, to all of you in the audience who are going through certain hardships right now, whether that be studies, relationships, grief, feeling isolated, or any other journey you're on at the moment, I truly hope you will be as lucky as I have been in finding those people out there who will love you just the same, whether you come first or last, whether you obtain a university degree or not, whether you win or you lose. Thank you.
Thanks, Geraint, and yeah, a massive well done to Louis there. So, massive congratulations to our Sportsman and Sportswoman of the Year. And next, we're going to move on to Captain of the Year. So, the person presenting this award is myself. So, the Captain of the Year is awarded to the captain who has made the greatest contribution to their team. The captain should be a good leader, inclusive, communicative, reliable, and go above and beyond for their team. So the nominees for Captain of the Year are Basia Mikuka. Basia has captained an extremely successful board team that has seen an all-women podium at regional level and the duels victory at nationals. Basia has also been instrumental in the club's success at King's Regional Ski League, organisation of their dry slope event in Edinburgh, involvement within the high performance programme, and has supported her committee throughout the year. Our second nominee is Imogen Stringer. Imogen has led the way for the netball first team with an unrivaled commitment that has seen her attend regular training and fitness sessions, as well as play twice a week with her medical degree. Her attention to detail and hard work has resulted in the Lussell Cup and League win, second place in Bucks League finish, and the National Trophy runners-up medal. Our third nominee is Camilla Alberio. Camilla has led the women's volleyball team to one of their most successful seasons to date. If winning their league without losing a game and finishing second on the National Trophy wasn't enough, the team also finished third in the Volleyball England Student Cup. Camilla has led the team extremely well throughout the year, and the whole club's environment in the Volleyball England Student Cup would not have been possible without her. And our final nominee is Polina Drugakenov. Apologies for my pronunciation. So, Polina has captained the volleyball mixed first team this year, which involves the challenge of organising the team's Lussell venues, officials and fixtures. Polina's exceptional commitment has resulted in a successful league and cup campaign amidst a difficult year in the return of sport. And the winner of this year's Captain of the Year is Basia Mikuka.
Thank you to our whole society. Firstly, Tara, the president, who even made this year possible at all. A huge thank you to Finley and Maya, who convinced me that I'd be a good enough captain to even run. Owen, a huge thank you to our amazing teams and who I've captained over the year. It's been a huge pleasure and a great honor, and it's amazing to think that we started this year without a proper team and ended up with 2 consistent teams at all competitions and made a really inclusive and fun environment. So thank you very much.
So our next award was presented at the Sports Awards for the first time last year, following the changes brought about by the pandemic. So to present this award, I'd like to welcome to the stage Saif Hamid, one of our sports officers this year.
Hello everyone, it's great to see you all here today. I'd like to echo James's sentiment earlier, that this has been an absolutely fantastic year, and it's been probably one of my greatest pleasures at university being your sports officer and working to make the Team UCL community a better place this year. So on to the Coach of the Year award. So the Coach of the Year is awarded to a coach who has gone above and beyond to support the development of their club and members. The coach will have committed a significant amount of time to support students and create innovative training sessions that benefit both beginner and high-level athletes. So the nominees are Saadat Wadood from Barbell, Saadat is an extremely committed coach for the Barbell Club, training over 15 athletes personally, but never shy in offering advice to other members. Saadat's support is invaluable, particularly to new members, which has helped create a brilliant environment around the club. It's no doubt that Saadat's support has also contributed to the club's competition success as well. Our second nominee is Kevin Fang from tennis. So Kevin has supported a huge amount of tennis players this year by coaching up to 400 social members. This has resulted in Kevin helping secure a greater number of regular courts and training hours to support the influx of social and beginners members into the club. Our third nominee is Annie Lowe from cheerleading. So Annie has had a huge influence on beginner cheerleaders through her time with the Level 1 teams. She has created an engaging and innovative session that have been a huge benefit to cheerleading members, and many will be ready to undertake more advanced training next year. And last but not least, our fourth nominee is James Maidman from men's hockey. Running the club's second team training, fitness sessions and match days, James has been able to impart invaluable experience onto a young side. The team narrowly missed out on promotion, but increased their total points by 16 compared to their previous season at this level, eventually finishing second. So it's my pleasure to announce that this year's Coach of the Year is Saadat Wadood.
Was not aware that I had to give a speech. But yeah, I guess I'd like to thank the Barbell Committee this year. They've done a fantastic job. So Thomas, thank you so much. All my lifters that I've coached personally, thank you as well. But yeah, this is the first year Barbell's been had such an expansive membership. I think we've got like over a couple hundred people this year. But yeah, it's been extremely rewarding coaching all of them, the ones I've coached personally and the ones I've just sort of coached in general. It's been great seeing everybody's potential. But yeah, thank you.
Congratulations, Sada, and thanks, Seth, for presenting that award. So our final award that commends individual excellence is the coveted Mandy Walker Cup for Sports Personality of the Year. To present this award, I'd like to welcome back to your incoming sports officer, Shia Makagu.
Hello everybody, I'm back again because clearly you're making me walk a lot in these heels today. But it's my pleasure to announce the Mandy Walker nominees. So the Mandy Walker Cup for Sports Personality of the Year recognises outstanding contribution to UCL sport, both on and off the field, while representing one or more sports clubs. And the nominees are Eileen Hahn, basketball women's, Eileen has undertaken a huge amount of background work for the women's basketball club this year that will leave lasting effects within the club. Most notably, she has offered her support to beginners through regular coaching, influenced both the new wheelchair basketball sessions and Team UCL League basketball, and established a lasting relationship with the club's new first team coach. Eileen is a huge advocate of women's sport, and the club would not be in the position that they are without her. Secondly, we have Emma Cryer from Pole Fitness. has worked tirelessly for the Pole Fitness Club and single-handedly taken on the running of the club, including organising competitions, leading socials, and coordinating the club's social media. Emma has also established links with other clubs by running charity events during Movember and for Ollie's Future. Emma has also been instrumental in advocating for women's safety at UCL by contributing to the Girls' Night In Forum and instigating the Creating Safer Events for Women panel and training event. Our third nominee is Ophelia Liang from netball. Ophelia has been a Team UCL and netball stalwart. She has regularly coached, umpired, and supported the club throughout her time at UCL and facilitated hundreds of hours of sport for others. Ophelia has also led a number of taster sessions for other societies in order to expand diversity and inclusion within the club. Off the court, she was a key instigator for the Girls' Night In campaign, leading to key changes in our own bars, took part in the Creating Safer Events for Women event, and has volunteered her time to help raise over £250 for the Survivors Trust. And our final nominee goes to Seth Hamid and James Maidment. Men's hockey and our sports officers this year. Seth and James have put a tremendous amount of work into improving the culture of the men's hockey club and Team UCL community. This has led to multiple sports awards nominations in their time at UCL and will leave a lasting positive legacy within the hockey club. In their roles as sports officers, they have devised the Team UCL Against Hate campaign in order to develop equality and diversity within the sporting community. The two have also instigated a new sports night with the aim of improving safety and generating greater income for all sports members, which will again have lasting effects for years to come. And so, the moment we've all been waiting for, the winner of the Mandy Walker Cup for Sports Personality of the Year is Emma Cryer.
Anything because I really wasn't expecting to win, but thank you to all my pole babies who I love so much and make every day one of the best years of my life. It's just so nice to know that whenever I'm sad I have the pole studio to go to and 500 best friends, especially my committee. I love you guys so much. Henry for treating us like a real sport. It doesn't happen very often, so we really appreciate it. And my friend Monica, who I strive every day to be more like. I miss you so much, and you are my biggest inspiration in everything I've done this year. And I would trade this award for another year with you, but it's such an honor to win this. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Chiamaka, and a massive well done to Emma. So next, we're going to move on to our Club Development Awards. So a bit about that. So we endeavour to award all our clubs who go above and beyond over the course of the year. Development Awards recognise clubs who have provided the highest quality offering to their members across numerous factors, such as sporting sessions, inclusivity, sustainability, and their engagement with their alumni community. So congratulations to all the clubs who will be receiving the Bronze Development Awards, which are Men's Basketball, Rums Boat Club, Women's Football, Rums Men's Hockey, Rums Netball, Men's Rugby, Hiking, Red Star Football, Women's Rugby, and Table Tennis. Massive round of applause. Next up, the winners of the Silver Development Award, and that is the Cheerleading Club, Women's Basketball, Rums Women's Hockey, Women's Hockey, Running, Athletics and Cross Country, Pole Fitness, and Women's Lacrosse. A massive congratulations to all the Silver Development. And next, the Gold Development Award. So the winners of the Gold Development Award this year are men's hockey, the tennis club, the netball club, ultimate frisbee, and the barbell club. A massive congratulations to all the Club Development Award winners this year on what has been another prosperous and inspiring year. I'd now like to pass over to this year's sports officers, James Maidment and Saif Hamid, who will be providing a roundup of the first instalment of their Team UCL Against Hate accreditation scheme. A massive round of applause for James and Saif, please.
So hi everyone. So we're back again, this time together. So when James and I decided to run for Sports Officer last year, this campaign that we started was kind of the one thing that we wanted to see through until the end. So we're really happy to be able to stand here with you guys and report on how the first instalment of it went this year. So first of all, what is Team UCL Against Hate? So the purpose of the Team UCL Against Hate campaign was to create a more cogent structure for the progression of equality, diversity and inclusion within clubs. We wanted to do this in two ways. So first, over the summer, we audited the clubs and societies regulations and came up with policy changes to better support and safeguard students. Second, we overhauled and integrated a wide range of ongoing campaigns under a single brand to make them more effective and provide clubs with a clearer pathway to follow throughout the year. So, how did we achieve this? To achieve our first goal, we proposed and passed a policy in the third activity zone of this year to amend the existing clubs and societies regulations to better protect members from any form of bullying, harassment and discrimination. And to achieve our second goal, we wrote the Team UCL Against Hate pledge. Clubs that signed this pledge commit to actively promoting equity and inclusion within their clubs and the wider Team UCL community. The pledge is split into the following three sections: Pride in Team UCL, Diversity in Team UCL, and Zero Tolerance in Team UCL. Clubs can sign each of these three sections individually, and by doing so, commit to take specific actions in improving their clubs in those areas. By doing so, clubs could achieve accreditation in that area. If a club achieved accreditation in all three sections, then they would acquire an overall Team UCL Against Hate accreditation. So, how did it work this year? As this was the first year of the campaign, we decided to pilot it using the following 5 clubs: Rum's Boat Club, men's hockey, netball, ultimate frisbee, and women's hockey. These clubs were chosen based off their development awards in the previous season. Each club was asked to write an inclusion plan at the beginning of Term 2, in which they laid out their aims on how to improve their clubs in each of the 3 areas of the Team UCL Against Hate pledge. To make it simple for the first year, we decided to only have bronze Team UCL Against Hate accreditation available. This meant that each club only had to achieve one aim in each of the 3 sections. Over Easter, each club wrote a report on what they achieved, and based off this, James and I gave them the relevant accreditations. So I'm now going to pass over to James, who's going to go over what accreditations people were awarded this season.
So, the big moment. As Seth said, this has been quite a big project for us. I think one of the things that when we came to Team UCL as freshers and as we progressed through the years, we felt that Team UCL is already incredibly accessible and inclusive, but there are a few things we could do to take it up to the next level. So we're very pleased to announce the following results. If we can get the slide forward. I'm very pleased to announce that both netball and men's hockey have achieved bronze Team UCL Against Hate accreditation, and the 3 other teams, Rum's Boat Club, women's hockey and ultimate frisbee, have all gained accreditations in at least one area. So first things first, can we get a massive round of applause for all of their hard work and success? It's probably useful, given that there's quite a few facets to this campaign, to look at an example of a club to see how this process works. So netball achieved aims in each of the 3 campaigns that were our core areas, but most importantly for them, and them specifically, they led the way in the Girls' Night In campaign and showed the kind of commitment and leadership that we were seeking in the Team UCL Against Hate campaign that showed that they deserve that accreditation. So I wanted to highlight that because I think that's the thing that we're searching for here. It's not a positive or a negative system. The whole point here is to empower clubs to be able to lead in this space and to make Team UCL the most inclusive higher education sporting institution. So, looking ahead to next year, I think there's a few things to note. Of course, we have our next sports officer, who I'm sure will be incredibly successful in whatever way she wants to take this. But I think for us, the key points are this will be open to all of the clubs, and we're opening up the next 2 levels, silver and gold. But until then, I hope that this campaign, if it's not affected you directly this season, at least you can appreciate what we're trying to do here and you can support it if you're staying on. So once again, a huge round of applause to the 5 clubs who are part of the scheme, and thank you very much.
Thanks, James and Seth. So now we're going to move on to our club and team awards, beginning with the Friends Cup. I'd like to invite to stage UCL Vice President Fiona Ryland.
Hey, thank you. First of all, I want to say thank you for inviting me to present this award. It's a real privilege. Secondly, those stairs are tricky, so solidarity to the people wearing heels today. It's amazing. So I'm presenting the Friends Cup. So the Friends Cup recognises outstanding collective performance and is awarded to a club or team at UCL who have achieved excellence at national or international level. And the nominees are fencing. Fencing have had a brilliant year with both their first teams enjoying successful league campaigns alongside their second teams excelling in cup competitions. The club also sent a large cohort of fencers to Nationals weekend where they walked away with a gold and bronze medal for their efforts. The second nominee is netball. The Netball Club have shown their dominance in London with numerous regional league victories. Most notably, their first team have had one of their most successful seasons to date, reaching the National Trophy final and finishing second in their Bucks League. Our third nominee is table tennis. Table tennis have had exemplary league campaigns with their men's first team finishing second in the Premier South Division and their women's and men's second team both enjoying unbeaten runs to comfortably win their divisions. Additionally, the women's team also reached the National Trophy final, claimed a bronze medal in the national doubles competition and surpassed playoff features to confirm their promotion to the Premier tier. And our fourth nominee, Taekwondo. Having dominated their 3 national competitions, Taekwondo topped the university medal total with an impressive haul of 30 golds, 18 silvers and 25 bronze medals shared amongst their novice and experienced athletes. Impressively, the club also have a number of athletes competing in the European University Games in Poland this summer. And the winner is Taekwondo!
I'm not really a talker, so I'll make this nice and short. I just want to say a big thank you to all of our members at UCL Taekwondo for sticking with us. They all put in incredible amounts of work and dedication to get all the medals that you heard that we've won this year. Obviously, we couldn't be anywhere without them, and we couldn't be anywhere without the dedication that they put in to come in and week out to come to all our trainings, waking up at 5 a.m. to go to competitions. Just everything you really need from a team when you want to excel at the highest level. And then also I just want to say a big shout out to our coaches who really are like the heart and soul of our club, and they really sacrifice everything to give us the best and help us achieve excellence. So thank you.
Thanks, Fiona, and well done to the Taekwondo Club. So our next award is the Shield for the Most Improved Club or Team. So I hope you can all join me in giving a warm welcome to our Team UCL sports assistant, one of our sports reps, dodgeball coach and captain, Izzy Smith, to present this award.
Hello, everyone. Okay, oh, this is a long one. Okay, bear with me. Okay, so I'm here to present the Shield for Most Improved Club or Team, and this Shield rewards the clubs or team that have shown vast improvements in terms of organisation and or performance compared to the previous year. And the nominees are Barbell Weightlifting Team. This season, the Barbell Weightlifting Team has seen a great influx of athletes due to the dedication of coaches and senior members, and the new taste sessions that have helped introduce new members to the sport. This year, the team competed in their first ever novice competition and won, beat Kings 7-1 at varsity, and sent 7 athletes to Bucks Nationals in April, where they took away an impressive 6 medals. Second is basketball men's. As they often say, never let your past influence the future. This is the mantra Men's Basketball Club adopted this year, and they have completely overturned the organisation of the club. They have significantly improved relationships with the Students' Union and other clubs, invested in new personalised kit for all of their players, fundraised for MedLife and Movember, improved the amount of information available on their social media accounts, assisted with the running of Team UCL League Basketball, upskilled members with officiating courses, increased their regular training sessions, and engaged new members through social sessions. The third club is running, athletics, and cross country. The RACS Club have been hugely present with new initiatives this year, including increased fundraising events, park runs, London Youth Games, UCL Zero Food Waste, mid-27-27, and a new Couch to 5K programme for beginners. The club have also engaged with Project Active by running postgraduate park runs and This Girl Can sessions. Additionally, they have continued their strong performances in their London League with impressive cross-country results. And finally, we have rugby men's. On the field, the Men's Rugby Club have displayed impressive league campaigns and a varsity win in their bid to re-establish themselves in university rugby. Off the pitch, their committee worked extremely well to support one of our largest varsity events, and the club has raised over £4,000 this year through tireless fundraising and volunteering. Okay, so, and the winner of the Shield for Most Improved Club or Team goes to Basketball Men's.
I guess the first thing I want to say is a big thank you. Didn't expect this because our very own treasurer sat over there, Ire, was telling me that Barbell had it this year. Joke's on you, Ire. Big thank you to the union for all their support, because coming in this year we didn't really have much of a club. We had a very bad reputation, so it was, a privilege and honour and very exciting, a good experience to find out a lot about the club and to, try and transform it. So I really hope that those, here next year and for the years to come, maintain that tradition. Big thank you as well to Henry and Scott for all their work, and a special thank you to our first team captain Andrea, who's not here today, who helped out a lot with all of our work. Or I say everyone. There was only one person here really, Ire, who wanted to know what I would do if this club didn't win the award. And I guess we'll never know. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Izzy, and congratulations to men's basketball. So our next award is the Volunteering Sports Club of the Year, and I'd like to welcome back to the stage James and Seth to present this award.
So the Volunteering Sports Club of the Year is awarded to a club that has made the greatest contribution to volunteering activity over the course of the year, based on the impact they have had on the wider community, the benefit their activity has had on UCL students, and the level and range of activity and engagement. So the nominees are Ultimate. So Ultimate have volunteered their time tirelessly over the last year to run long-term, short-term, online and in-person volunteering projects. They've included a Green Walkers litter pickup, redistributing surplus food from UCL cafes, a 12-hour Among Us stream, coaching sessions at Alperton Community High School, and work in homeless shelters. The second nominee is women's basketball. This year, women's basketball have successfully helped instigate wheelchair basketball sessions by volunteering their time to support the lead coach. In addition, they have also supported the Team UCL League 3x3 basketball, which culminated in a successful finals day.
Our third nominee are men's rugby. Throughout the year, men's rugby have been involved in fundraising campaigns for Movember, the Survivors Trust, Ukrainian refugees, and the British Heart Foundation, raising over £4,000. Our final nominee are women's hockey. This year, the women's hockey team, or the club I should say, have broadened their connection with the wider community, aiming to complete a volunteering project every month. This included a Camden Canal cleanup in conjunction with Sustainability Week, donating to local food banks, showing support for the ongoing refugee crisis, and raising money for Copperfield and student mines. And the winner is Ultimate.
Thanks very much. I also was not expecting to win that. I felt like, looking back, well, it was a bit strange. Looking back on this last year and thinking back to how we had done things the year before, it felt like, ironically, that we'd done more volunteering last year than we had this year, but we did make a great effort to do as much as we could this year, especially among like a very, for us anyway, unexpected like load in terms of competitions, which obviously weren't happening last year. Mainly thanks go to Felicity, our community outreach officer, who has been like a monster in terms of securing volunteering opportunities, as well as Asher and Noah, our welfare officer and men's captain, who have been the main kind of drivers to try and get the volunteering at Alperton High School, which is a new initiative for us. And it's very exciting to spread the sport of Ultimate to school kids to get basically more Ultimate players, which is always something we want. So thanks very much. Yeah, that's it.
Next, it's our Diversity and Inclusion Award, and I'd like to welcome back to the stage our Sports Officer-elect, Chiamaka Agu.
The Diversity and Inclusion Award commends a club that has created an environment totally free from bias and discrimination. The club will have shown an overriding commitment to inclusivity, regardless of ethnicity, nationality, age, religion, gender identity, sex, sexuality, or disability. And the nominees are Men's Hockey Club. Men's hockey have increased the amount of opportunities available for underrepresented groups and created a wider range of inclusive activity. This has included offering a range of taster sessions for beginners, postgrads, and cultural societies, and competing in non-competitive mixed teams alongside the women's club. They have also been a flagship club involved with the Team UCL Against Hate campaign and managed to uphold the diversity in Team UCL, zero tolerance, and pride in Team UCL pledges. Our next club is Pole Fitness. Pole Fitness have been ever present in advocating for women's safety, which has benefited the whole Team UCL community. Within their club, they have introduced anonymous reporting forms and extensively trained their committee members to be able to deal with any welfare issues. The club continues to provide amazing opportunities for women and underrepresented groups. Our next club is cheerleading. The cheerleading club have shown a commitment to being fully inclusive for all UCL students, increased diversity, run several postgraduate sessions, and enforced a zero-tolerance stance to discrimination. This has been highlighted through their sexual harassment pledge, Pride in Sport accreditation, and supports the Girls' Night In campaign. Our next club is Ultimate Frisbee. Ultimate have continued to offer a community that promotes diversity and inclusion. This year, they have created a culture of zero tolerance, offered an anonymous reporting form, held monthly drop-in sessions, held taster sessions alongside ACS, took part in the Black History Month Games, ran Project Active Postgraduate and the Skill Count sessions, appointed a Pride in Sport officer, and taken part in the Team UCL Against Hate accreditation process. And our final club is netball. Netball have implemented a number of initiatives that promote diversity and inclusion. To name but a few, they have implemented an anonymous reporting form, offered a number of taster sessions alongside cultural societies, championed the Girls' Night In campaign, and shown full engagement with the Team UCL Against Hate accreditation. And our winner is Men's Hockey Club.
Hello. Yeah, it's definitely a huge honour to be able to stand up for you guys and have this award. I mean, I've seen firsthand all the amazing work that everyone else who's been nominated and even the other clubs who were nominated this year have done. So to win this year is definitely a huge honour. Definitely a shout out to my entire committee who have worked tirelessly to help support not just my vision but also James's vision before me in really making the Men's Hockey Club a much more diverse and inclusive place. So yeah, thank you.
Congratulations to the Men's Hockey Club, and thanks, Chiamaka. Don't worry, I won't be calling you on stage again. So next, we're going on to our penultimate award of the evening, which is the Louis Carr Memorial Award. In Jevon's absence, it's a great honour for me to present this award. So Louis Carr was a first-year member of Men's Football Club back in 2018. Louis was an active member of the club and was involved in all activity, including being one of the club's leading fundraisers during the 2018 Movember campaign. Tragically, Louis lost his battle with mental health, and this award was created to commend the sports club that go the extra mile to support students' welfare and promote positive mental health. The nominees are Pole Fitness, Pole Fitness have put mental health support at the forefront of their activity this year, with initiatives such as movie nights, welfare drop-ins, puppy yoga providing social interaction for their members. They've also partnered with Men's Football and Red Star to run 2 fundraising events for Movember and Ollie's Future, respectively. Furthermore, all of their proceeds from their showcase ticket sales have amounted to over £1,000 raised for Papyrus UK. The second nominee is the Cheerleading Club. The Cheerleading Club have emphasised welfare support for their members to combat effects of recent global events. This has included engagement with Mental Health Week, dedication to creating a supportive club environment, additional training undertaken by their welfare officer, and promoting open methods of communication amongst their members. And our third nominee is the Women's Rugby Club. Women's Rugby have provided a number of activities for their members this year with the aim of relieving stress. These have included group yoga sessions, an axe throwing event, a girls' night in social, and swimming sessions during exam periods. In addition, their welfare officer has led on feedback opportunities, anonymous reporting forms, and regular check-in sessions. So, the winner of this year's Louis Carr Memorial Award is the Pole Fitness Club.
Honestly, you guys, I'm trying not to cry. This is such an insane honor to win this award. Out of all of the ones we wanted, this really meant the most. To my two fellow committee members who have lost someone to suicide, I'm so proud of you and everything you've done. We've really tried so hard to put our grief into making Pole Fitness a really welcoming space for all our members so that none of our members go through what our friends did and none of our members ever lose a friend to suicide again. So it's really nice to be recognized for this.
Massive congratulations to the Pole Fitness Club. So we're moving on to our final award of the night, and this is the coveted Club of the Year Award. To present this award, I'm delighted to welcome to stage Professor Kathleen Armour, UCL Vice Provost for Education and Student Experience.
Oh, to quote someone, this is a long one. So firstly, of course it's a delight to be here. I've now been at UCL for 5 months. I'm beginning to understand it, just. I've worked in other places that have better facilities, should we put it that way, for sport. I have never seen anything like the level of commitment, talent, and such fabulous students here. No wonder the graduate recruiters are queuing up to recruit you all. I absolutely get it. And also I need to do something here. And one of the things I want to do and have started to do with your fantastic Students' Union is that we will have a new sports strategy. There is no question about that. And we've started the work on it already. And imagine my delight when I got to council, our governing body, and discovered that we have the fabulous Christine Oharugu on our council as a member of council. So she's agreed to help us as well. So let's go for that new sports strategy. It's going to be a good one. Okay, Club of the Year is awarded to the sports club that has made the greatest overall contribution to Students' Union UCL, which takes into account the range and level of activity provided for students, sporting success, club development and innovation, diversity and inclusion, engagement with SU campaigns, outreach and volunteering. And the nominees are Barbell. So the Barbell Club can boast about a huge range of success this year with their powerlifting and weightlifting teams excelling in national competition. This is due to holistic approaches to preparation and a dedicated coaching network. The club has also seen great engagement with beginners thanks to new taster sessions, collaboration with Project Active, a novel para-powerlifting seminar, it's quite hard to say, and dedication to helping make their club as inclusive as possible. Well done. Secondly, hockey, men. Men's hockey have led the way this year with their dedication to inclusion and diversity by providing a range of inclusive activity and embedding a culture of zero tolerance and equality. On the pitch, their 3 Bucks teams have had a successful year with their first team winning the league, cup and varsity. Third, pole fitness. Pole Fitness have had a great influence on the wider Team UCL community by advocating strongly for welfare support, women's safety, and undertaking successful fundraising events alongside other clubs. They have created an inclusive environment that does exceptionally well in providing opportunity for underrepresented groups. The club has also managed to host 2 national competitions, winning the Inter-University Pole Dancing Championships. Wow, well done. And finally, Ultimate. Last year's Club of the Year, Ultimate, have gone above and beyond yet again in order to provide sport for all levels, to create an inclusive and supportive environment and engage exponentially with their local community. The club have taken part in new beginner competitions which provide valuable competitive experience for their members, as well as shown impressive performances at the latter stages of the indoor and outdoor nationals. Can we have a huge round of applause for all 4? So it's my great pleasure and privilege to announce that the winner of Club of the Year is Hockey Men's.
Hello again. Yeah, to be honest, I'm speechless. I wasn't really expecting to win this one this year, but yeah, again, it's a huge honour out of everyone who was nominated as well. Again, I've seen firsthand all the amazing work that everyone else has done. But yeah, I mean, I never played hockey before coming to uni, and the hockey is, to be honest, as I'm sure many other people in this room can say about their respective sports clubs, is that the experiences that we have in our clubs have probably made our entire university experience. I've met so many amazing people and I've made really great friends. I've grown a lot as a person. And yeah, all of these experiences have led to me becoming president this year and, you know, working alongside James last year as well. This is like kind of also his vision into making the club what it is today. So yeah, just thank you.
Massive congratulations to Saif for the hockey club for winning the Club of the Year award. Can we have another round of applause for all of the winners of tonight's ceremony? Unfortunately, that brings this ceremony to a close. What a year it's been, and a massive congratulations to all the winners tonight. Today really exemplifies what it means to be part of Team UCL, and it's a pleasure to be the host today. As my 5 years as a member of Team UCL comes to an end, I'd like to give a massive thanks to everyone who's supported me and this wonderful community on our journey. I'd like to thank the team at the Bloomsbury Theatre, stage crew, and Film and TV Society for putting on this amazing show tonight. Can we have a massive round of applause for all of this? A massive thank you to Geraint, Fiona, and Kathy for all the support that we've received throughout the whole year, who without their support and backing, a lot of what we've seen today just could not have happened. So a massive round of applause for all of them. I'd like to give a special thank you to Katie, Henry, Scott, and all of the Team UCL staff for the incredible work you put in every single year to run our incredible sports programme. Can we have a massive round of applause for the Team UCL staff? And of course, a massive thank you to James and Seth, who have been incredible leaders of Team UCL this year. And I'm sure our community is in safe hands with next year's sports officer, Shia Maka. So a massive round of applause for you. Thank you all for such an amazing year and a wonderful night. I'll see you all at the terrace shortly and at the dinner tonight. Thank you and goodbye.